welcome everybody. I have a dog that really wants to do a cameo in this video, so if you hear any whining, that's him. Today, we are going to do a cooling sequence. So it's meant to be done at the very end of, Drover, you're like, Drover, sit down, please. It's meant to be done at the end of a full practice. I'll leave some links both in the description and in the upper right-hand corner for you to do a warm-up series with sun salutations and then also a standing series. If you have an essential oil, go ahead and grab that. Today, I am going to be using Serenity. And Serenity is the Restful blend. Serenity has a really nice balance of both wood and floral essential oils. Let me tell you what's in the blend. Lavender, marjoram, Roman chamomile, which is incidentally also the oil of spiritual purpose. You can look it up in the Emotions and Essential Oils book. Ylang ylang, and also Hawaiian sandalwood and vanilla bean. Vanilla bean has also just been released as a single oil from doTERRA this year. So what I like to do is I like to put some in my palm and rub my palms together. You'll smell it right away. And I put it on the back of my neck and I put any residual on my forearms. It's also really great to put in the diffuser. Oh, I'm sorry. And this blend is a little bit on the stronger side, which is why I put it in the back of my neck. That way it won't assault my olfactory senses. But I love this blend and I use it a lot at night. If you have any experiences with yoga and essential oils, let us know in the comments below. Or if you have any experiences with this blend specifically. And you know, I really love it when you guys share your comments or suggestions. It really helps me to create the content for all of my future videos. And as always, subscribe to receive future notifications on my videos. So go ahead and come into a resting pose of your choice. You're welcome to stay here with me in a seated meditation, or you can sit onto your heels. You can even lie down on your back. And we'll just center ourselves here and breathe, and we'll go into our opening meditation. So if you haven't done so already, just start to close your eyes. That way we can take out any visual distraction. The intention behind our practice today is becoming whole. And when we come together within ourselves, it also heals our emotional parts of our being. And the journey through our practice of moving our bodies and reconnecting with our awareness and raising our consciousness is the journey of making friends with all those emotional imprints and learning how to work with them, how to digest being aligned with our true self. My invitation for you is to offer your own healing, your becoming whole. To allow this practice to mend yourself from the inside out, to come together within yourself. Let us begin this process of becoming whole together now. And then when you're ready, you can slowly start to flutter your eyes open from wherever you are, and let's make our way onto all fours, onto our hands and knees. And let's just come into some rounds of cat-cow. So on the inhale, sweep your heart forward, tilt your tailbone up. On the exhale, start to dome the spine, chin into the chest. And do 2 more rounds. Inhale, so really drink your breath in your throat. Exhale, coil. And then 1 more round. And then on the next breath, make your way to a neutral spine. And then we'll start to rise. We'll come up, standing onto our knees. And on the inhale, stretch your arms up. On the exhale, bend your elbows. You're going to goal post your arms. Your elbows are going to be the height of your shoulders. Draw your belly in. Inhale, big breath. On the exhale, start to lean a little bit back. So it's a tiny little back bend. You're drawing your elbows up. Exhale to stay. And then on the next inhale, reach your arms up by your ears. And then on the exhale, start to release your hands down. So step your right foot forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then on the exhale, goalpost your arms. Yeah, so you're cactusing your arms out. Really spread through your fingers, big breath. And then on the exhale, we are landing our elbow onto the thigh. Exhale, stay here. And then on the inhale, just reach your right arm up. Really press down to that front foot to find your balance. And then on the exhale, you're releasing your hands down. I'm coming onto my finger pads. That feels better to me. And now draw your right knee back down onto the earth. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, rise, come up. On the exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale. Then on the exhale, twist over towards the left side. So you're landing your right elbow onto the thigh. Just feel the resistance of the thigh against the elbow and press down through that front foot. Exhale to stay here. And then on your inhale, free your left arm up. And then one more big breath. On the exhale, we are releasing our hands down. Draw your left knee onto the earth. And then wrists underneath your shoulders, really spread the other fingers. Inhale, sweep your heart forward, tilt your tailbone up into cow. On the exhale, curl the toes under. Start to lift up, come into a downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. On your inhale, free your right leg up high to the sky into a three-legged dog, down dog split, Ekapada Adho Mukha. Big breath. On the exhale, draw your knee to your chest and then lower it down. We are coming into pigeon. So I'm gonna leave my back toe curled under. Drover, beep, beep. Can you go sit over there, please? Thank you. Namaste. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Big breath, really draw your sternum up towards the sky. And then on the exhale, land your forearms down. You're welcome to stay high on your forearms, just drawing your forehead onto your thumbs in the space in between your eyebrows. Or you can reach your arms in sleeping pigeon. Today I'm gonna come into a twist. So reach your left arm up and then weave it over towards the right side. I'm going to draw my left palm down and right arm is gonna reach forward. And I'm drawing my forehead onto the mat. If you need any props like a block or blanket underneath your right hip or anything else that will make you feel comfortable for about 10 rounds of breath. So on your inhale, breathe in deeply in through the nose. And then exhale, breathe it into your hip. So we're really connecting with that beginning, middle, end of your inhale and the beginning, middle, end of your exhale. And then maybe walk your right hand forward a little bit more. So this should be a nice, easy shoulder opener on your left arm. And then last exhale. Start to rise, come up. Plant your palms onto the earth and free your right leg up and back into a down dog split. You can circle your ankle one way and then the other. And now let's bend the knee, open up the hip, draw your right shoulder down. On the inhale, straighten your right leg, and then on the exhale, draw your right foot down to meet the left. Make your way into the other side. Inhale for your left leg up, Then on the exhale, knee into your chest, draw your calf down. And I'm gonna stand on my finger pads here, big breath. On your exhale, make your way onto your forearms, drop your forehead onto your thumbs in the space in between your eyebrows. Reach your arms forward in sleeping pigeon, or you can draw your right arm over towards the left side and then keep your left arm forward, just coming to a shoulder opener. And you can draw a block underneath your forehead, a blanket underneath your forehead, maybe a blanket block underneath your left hip if you need it. And you can even use the weight of your chest to lean into your right shoulder. And then walk your left fingertips forward a little bit more. And then one more round of breath. Inhale, exhale. On the next inhale, start to rise, come up. Plant your palms onto earth. And your back toe, mine's already tucked under. Free your left leg up and back into a down dog split. You can circle your ankle one way and then the other. Bend the knee, open up the hip, and then reach that left knee up high to the sky, but draw your left shoulder down to square your shoulders. On the inhale, straighten the legs, square your hips, and then on the exhale, lower your left foot down to meet the right. And then big breath. On the exhale, stay here. And then one more big breath. Exhale. On the next inhale, come into a plank pose. On your exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly and cactus your arms out. So it's the same shape that we made at the very beginning of this video. Your wrist should be right above your elbow. Your elbow is the height of your shoulder, and we are going to roll onto our right side. So you're gonna come onto your left fingertips, and you may just move a little bit. This is a really intense stretch for your chest. Then I'm going to lean my left leg back a little bit more just to advance this stretch. So just do whatever feels good for you. Yoga is medicine, right? So we don't want to hurt ourselves. This is supposed to be very healing for not only our body, but also our mind, our emotional body. I have a little whiny dog in the background. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the sound effects, canine sound effects. Inhale, exhale. And then one more big breath. Whew. You can start to come back onto your belly, release, come into the other side. So cactus your left arm out, elbow the height of your shoulder, palm down, wrist right above the elbow. Then come onto your right fingertips and lean onto your left side. Holy moly. There's always one side that's tighter than the other. And then I'm just gonna lean my right leg back just to deepen this opening in my chest. So we normally don't stretch this out. We kind of strengthen it through these vinyasa movements, but this is a really good counter pose for all those vinyasas. Inhale, exhale. One more round. Inhale, exhale. And then last breath on the side. On the exhale, start to make your way back onto your belly, hands right underneath your shoulders, and sit back onto your heels. And we're gonna make our way onto our back. We're coming into Setu Bandhasana Bridge. So we're lying all the way down. Our knees are going to be bent, soles of the feet onto the earth. You can even touch the heels with your fingertips. And in Setu Bandhasana Bridge, we always want to keep our gaze up. On the inhale, start to lift your hips up, and you can interlace your hands and draw your right thumb on top. So for a lot of us, that may feel a little bit awkward. At least it does for me, because my left thumb's always on top. You're gonna roll your shoulders under, and here it's not about the height of your hips, it's about the arc of your spine. So curl your tailbone down to lengthen the lower back, to lift your hips and draw your heart towards your chin. So think about drawing your heart and your knees away from each other to lengthen your lower back. And then, if it feels comfortable, then you can push into your feet to draw your hips up a little bit higher. And then one more big breath. On your exhale, start to release your hips down. And now draw your right leg over your left leg. We're just gonna make our way into a twist. So goal post your arms, cactus your arms, wrist above your elbows the height of your shoulders. Now just start to twist it out towards the left side. So you can pick your hips up and then draw your hips over towards the right side. That way you can stack your right hip on top of your left. And gaze over towards the right side. Inhale, big breath. Exhale. Start to unwind, come onto your back, and then you can leave your arms there. Draw your left leg over your right, so it's almost like a Garudasana, eagle legs. So drop your knees over towards the right side, and then pick your hips up, draw your hips over towards the left to stack your left hip on top of your right. And then draw your gaze over towards the left side and breathe. One more big breath. Last exhale on the side. On the next inhale, come onto your back, start to unwind, and then stretch your legs straight. And come straight into your Shavasana, drawing your arms out by your side, palms up in that gesture to receive. You're also welcome to draw one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your belly. And thanks so much for joining me, everybody. And if you'd like, you can follow this practice with the Shavasana 5-minute track that I have. or you can end your practice here. Namaste.